ranking every kit in the Premier League from 20th to 1st. This is going to be home kits. If you want to see any other leagues, if you want to see away kits, third kits, whatever it may be, just let me know in the comments. Speaking of comments, if you disagree with any of these, whether it's 19th, 1st, 2nd, 5th, just let me know. We can debate it. We can have a good conversation. I do love that in the comment sections. But yeah, with that being said, please do like and subscribe. It genuinely means the world to me. Like, I appreciate everyone who's subscribed. 264 subscribers we're on now as of the date of recording this, and that's a lot of people. I know people have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and I bet they're well chuffed with that, but I'm very happy with my 260 subscribers right now. But yeah, if you want to get that up, obviously just subscribe, because 93% of people who watch these videos aren't. So yeah, let's try and get that up, and if you could like the video also, because apparently that will help me as well. But yeah, we'll just get straight into things. Alright, this is going to be 18th, and that's because 20th and 19th are Fulham and Brighton. Realistically, they don't get a position, is what I'm trying to say, because they haven't released kits. But yeah, this is basically last, and it's an 18th. It's horrible. My god, this is horrible. This is one of the worst kits I've seen in a while. I'll run through why, but obviously it is all opinion based. But like, the collar is meant to look like classy and type like unique, and maybe he's a bit out there, but realistically we can all agree that is a tacky collar. That is horrible. And then the button is meant to be like retro, yeah, it's clashing with this tacky horrible. It's horrible, that's what I'm trying to say. And then there's a line that goes around, which is what Nike like to do on these new kits, and just put like a line for no reason. Why is that there? Anyway, it doesn't matter, that's not the main part of it. And then they've got the blue on the outline of the Nike tick, and that's good because that's meant to match the collar. But then right next to it is a gold outline on the Chelsea badge, and I understand that that's a common thing they do, but there's no other gold on the badge, just there. Anyone with any fashion like knowledge knows you don't just add a random bit of colour for the crack. But anyway, it's awful. We'll move on to 17th. Alright, 17th, and don't get me wrong, this is as bad as the Chelsea shirt, but the redeeming factor is at least it all matches, I suppose. This design is awful. Like, this is really bad. It looks like a lightning bolt struck the Bournemouth shirt and then burnt it, which, to be honest, wouldn't be a bad thing, because this shirt is horrible. Like, the only bit that's like remotely okay is the fact that the Dafabet logo, if you will, matches the gold outline of the Bournemouth badge. Other than that, it's awful. So yeah, good colour matching is what I can say for this one. But yeah, no, the design's horrible, obviously. It doesn't go on the sleeves, which I don't know if it would even look better if it went on the sleeves, but at least make it a bit coherent, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's just not nice, to be honest, and I would not want to wear this if I was outside the gaff. Alright, 16th, and this one confuses me, because yeah, don't get me wrong, it's a horrible kit, but like, it's like, it appears cluttered and horrible, and then you look in and you realise there's actually nothing going on. Like, you look from a distance and you think, right, what's happening here? But then you look and it's like, it's got a few black highlights, they look horrible. It's got a really simple sponsor, great, and it's got some on the sleeve. But like, it's just not nice, but I can't explain why. But yeah, we can all agree surely this isn't a nice kit, and I really do like Castor. Usually I think they make good kits, but no, not here. This isn't it for me. It just looks a bit blocky and robotic, and I know it's a football kit, so it can't really do that, but it just does. Like, random black stuff going across the thing and on the sleeves and everything. It's just not nice, personally. 15th is Brentford, and another, like, come on, it's not great. But they've decided to use their old home kit, and that's fine if you want to continue your home kit for another year, but at least make it a home kit that, like, you know, was a good one and well received. This one looks like the bloody red and white Vickers. It's awful. The only reason this is up here is because it's red and white. Nah, I'm joking. It is a bit better than the other ones, but it's still god awful. That sponsor, man. Like, learn to draw a star is all I'm going to say. That's not how you draw a star, first of all. And Hollywood Bets. come on, like it sounds like a schneidy betting company. I just wouldn't trust it. Sorry, I mean I don't actually know who they are, so maybe trust them, but that's not the point. It just is a bit basic. Like, I know there's not much you can do with red and white, but at least this kit that I've got on is a bit like out there. It's not my favourite kit in the world, but you know, it's better than this. But yeah, no, Umbro usually do a good job, but this just is very basic, and not for me. But it's not the worst kit in the Prem, don't get me wrong. Right, 14th I've gone Nottingham Forest. I don't actually think this is like an awful kit, realistically. The only reason it is this low, and the one above it you'll understand why I've put them this low, is because it just feels lazy. Like, if you're gonna make a football kit, especially for clubs like Notts Forest, like, they're not a small club, they're a big club, like, I just feel like it's a bit embarrassing when you're doing stuff like this. Like, yes, I get sometimes a simplistic and a clean shirt looks good, and as much as there is a little bit of pattern going on the sides and the collar, it's just not, like, there's not enough going on. Like, it is literally just a badge, and whatever the hell that, like, brand is they've made it. Like, there's not even a sponsor, and I know they have got a sponsor on, like, I think when they're playing, but they're not even selling the sponsor. It looks like a training top, and as much as, like, maybe Simplistic or Simple, it can be better, this just isn't it, like, realistically. But yeah, we'll have a look at 13th, I believe. Exact same reason I've got behind the Nottingham Forest one. The only reason I put this higher is it's got a sponsor on it, and there's more pattern on the actual shirt. However, this is not a good kit either. Like, it is just plain red, and there isn't a collar. Like, that's gonna get freed. But yeah, it's just basic. Standard Chartered though is good, and I feel like generally, like, this will be nice on the players and stuff, but I just think it is a bit lazy, and I think it is a bit like, okay, we're not gonna try and see literally right here what you can do with Liverpool kits and how you can make them different. And it's happened before, and I just think, like, from what they've had to go to this, it's a shame. It is a big shame. Alright, this one is going to be in 12th position, I believe, and the reason I've got this, like, down here is because I think it has the potential, and I think it genuinely could be a good kit. It just isn't, and I'll explain why. The gold colouring or the bronze colouring on the badge and the Adidas logo, it doesn't look bronze or gold, it looks very dirty and musty. And then the FBS trade online, like, I'm sure they're a cracking company, but do we really need sponsors that big? That's the main question here, because that is taking up a lot of the shirt. I want to know how much they're being paid, because I wouldn't mind a bit of this money. I'll make you, I'll put a sponsorship on my videos and take up all the screen. But yeah, no, it's not that nice, and also the collar's oversized as well, which could be a fashion trend maybe, but nah, not for me. But yeah, it has potential, so it is in 12th. It's just been like A for effort, but like F for actual results, realistically, is what it comes down to. This one's weird. I've got it in 11th. I don't know how to feel about this one, because I actually don't mind the kit, and I think it's not lazy, because I think with Tottenham kits there isn't much it can do. It is a massive, well, not even massive, it is just a white kit, and it's not like they're historically known for having like stripes or hexagons or whatever. They are literally historically known for having just a white, and I feel like they're trying to mix it up a little bit and make it like pop out, and that I don't think it's gone too planned. But with that being said, it's not awful, and I do actually like the yellow on it, and I think the colours look very nice, the way they've like sandwiched the colours in between each other, and the AIA logo doesn't look too bad. Maybe it's a bit big, but yeah, not awful, just not great. I don't know how to explain it. This one's not too bad. For 10th place, yeah, I enjoy this kit, and if someone gave me this kit I'd probably wear it. Only thing for me is the collar. I don't know, it looks a bit weird, like funky, if you will. I don't know if that's the right way to describe it, but it looks a bit funky. And the badge to me seems a bit like they've gone a bit extra on the, it's a bit big. Also, they've got a bit extra on like the outlining. I feel like it's very in your face. But no, by no means this is a bad kit. I just think there is a lot better they could have done with it. but once again has the potential and is better than the Leicester collar shirt. Don't get me wrong, I like this shirt. 9th place, I do enjoy this shirt. It is, now we're getting in the good ones, now we're getting the ones where I can't jip them as much. But no, I don't know, the kazoo for me matches very well with everything, so I don't have a problem with that. I think the collar looks a bit weird, but I can't really have a go at that either. The V, I do like that as well, and Castor have done a good job on this kit. I just don't think it's anything like too out there. I don't think it's anything like revolutionary, but no, it is a solid kit, yeah. 8th place, Crystal Palace. As much as I think this is stolen off another team, I'm going to give them benefit of doubt. This looks good. I like this design, and I did ship the Bournemouth one. However, this one, you can clearly tell is better. That collar looks phenomenal with the blue and the red, thin stripes. It looks very good. I think maybe the white collar's a bit chunky, but yeah. And the way that all the colours blend in on the shirt, like the light blue goes into dark blue, the red, the lighter red, and then the cinch or the cinch, little logo, like sponsor, I think that's a new one. It is much better than their old betting sponsor. I believe it was betting sponsor. Maybe this one isn't all, I'm not too sure, but yeah, I think it matches very well, and the whites of it, very simple. But yeah, I do really like this kit, and I don't know why, because it does, maybe some people might just say this is tacky, but for me it just looks very unique, and I think they've smashed it, to be honest. So yeah, 8th place. The 7th place is West Ham, and I've seen a lot of people jip in this kit, and I actually have no idea why. I really like this kit. Like, no bad words, I don't think. I just think there is kits better than it. Maybe the sleeves are a bit big, like the end bits on them. But no, other than that, I think the arms look fantastic. It's obviously a callback to an older shirt, which I really like. The betway works really well. Maybe the badge is a bit oversized. But no, I actually don't have anything bad to say about this kit. I think it's going to work really well, and I think as time goes on, people will start to like it more. But yeah, West Ham fans complain about this. I wouldn't. I think this is a very nice kit. 6th place, Mags. Yeah, it's not a bad kit, to be fair. Not really much chance here. It's nice. I'm gonna move on. It's a nice kit, obviously, but like, I don't want to talk about it. United 5th. I think this is just a better Arsenal kit, and it's more retro, if you will. Yeah, I love what this looks like. For me, if you're a United fan and you're upset, don't be. Right then, the cat's scrapping outside. But yeah, this is a beautiful kit. I genuinely don't see an issue with it, other than maybe the sponsorship, right? But that box around the United the box around the United badge looks fantastic. The collar looks good. The upper sleeve looks good with the black outlines. Everything about it is just decent, really. 4th is Everton, and I love this kit. As much as I say simple isn't always good, in this case it is, because it's not really as simple as it first looks. It's got a design on the actual front of the kit, like little mini shapes. I don't know what I would describe them as. And then that collar looks very nice with that thin blue outline. Hummel always do a good job on kits. This isn't one of the best, don't get me wrong, from like all the other leagues. Like, they've had some cracking kits this year, but no, this is still a very, very nice kit, and I always think steak looks phenomenal on kits. This looks unbelievable. When I say steak, I mean obviously the sponsorship. I don't think meat necessarily looks good on kits, but yeah, no, and the little white on the side, I do enjoy this kit very much, and that's why it is in 4th place. 3rd place is Leeds. As much as I jip them, they've made a phenomenal kit here. Like, this is beautiful. Like, I'd wear this and I'd hate Leeds. Nah, I wouldn't wear it, but it's nice. And one of the reasons I'm seeing that is because the collar, the yellow cream of the collar matches the badge, which matches the sponsorship. Then the blue of the sponsorship matches the Adidas logo, which matches the collar, and everything just seems to be linked together so perfectly. That collar's very nice. The upper, like I always say, the upper sleeve's very nice. The sponsorship works well. I just think, yeah, it's a super nice shirt, and I just think it's so coherent and working. I don't know, I'm getting excited about this shirt, even though I don't like Leeds, so that's definitely a good sign. Second is Southampton's shirt. Yeah, I get the hype around this. The centre badge always looks unbelievable. The little lines on the pattern of the home shirt, of the shirt, the black outlines on the middle, like, column bit, yeah, it's all unbelievable, except sponsorship ruins it a little bit. It's just not nice. The sportsbet.io, and I think if it just said that, it'd be nicer, but it's the fact that it has like a massive circle on it which like overlaps type like part of the column in the middle, and I just think that doesn't work well. But yeah, this is a very nice kit, and I think Southampton have smashed it, especially with like the centre badge type thing, because I think centre badge always looks well, and Hummel, it's always Hummel that made the best kits, you gotta notice that. Apart from number one isn't Hummel. Number one is City, and once again I don't particularly like City. I'm a bit neutral, what am I talking about, but yeah, no, the centre badge on here looks unbelievable. Everything about it, and I think it is mainly the maroon colours. If it didn't have that, I'd be like a bit more inclined to put it lower down, but no, it just is a throwback. I don't even know if they've had a kit like this, I'm assuming they have, but nah, the maroon and the white on the colours, on the sleeve colours and the actual colours, and then the middle centre badge with the Puma underneath it and the Etihad Airways, which is the same colour, and it just all works really well. Very simple, yet they've clearly put time and thought